Hi everybody, welcome back to day number 8 of the Couch to Handstand 30-day challenge. I'm Natalie and I teach the art of hand balancing, and I hope you had a really good day's rest yesterday. This week we're going to repeat some of the exercises from last week, build more strength and confidence, and also take our legs up onto a little elevation to get ourselves used to that feeling of having the weight on our shoulders and carrying our own weight. So let's get started. I'm also in a beautiful new room with wonderful yellow walls. Let me know whether you like it down below in the comments. And let's start by pulling the front of the stomach towards the spine. So that's not just the navel, but it's kind of like as if you were to pull the front of your stomach in one piece just a little bit further backwards. And from here, we'll just roll the shoulders backwards. Maximum shoulder articulation, really try to create circles as big as possible. And then we reverse. We reverse to the front. And then big circles with the arms straight. So again, now you try and keep everything pulled in towards the spine and create big circles with your arms. So the bigger you try and make these circles, the more shoulder engagement you will have. And to the front, same thing. Circle your arms. And now again, let's push to the side 10 times, pushing the shoulders away from the ear, keeping that core engagement, planting the feet firmly into the ground, just as we are going to plant the hands firmly into the ground. And push to the side, shoulders down for 1. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep your arms here, circle the arms backwards. So I've got my arms in line here with my shoulders. It's one straight line, they're not pointing back or front. Really try and make them as wide as possible, fingers moving away from you. Active engagement, and circle your arms backwards for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here we are going to lift the arms 45 degrees and come back to 90 degrees, 45-degree angle, and come back. Let's do this for 10. 1. Keep the shoulders pushed away from the ear. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And by now you're probably starting to feel your arm muscles. Let's take it up and down, just here by your side, gently. Up and down for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Stay here by your side with the arms, and now push them back for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep them here, stick with me. Now lift them above your head and lift your shoulders up for 15. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, push up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and relax. Okay, great. So you're probably starting to feel your muscles burn here already a little bit. This is a really great preparation for weight bearing on your hands. So welcome that heat. Let's warm up the hands a little bit. Stretch your arms out front and open and close your fingers as we did to warm up the grip which we need for our handstands. Open and close a bit faster, faster. Okay, and relax. Now just circle the wrists, really also engage the fingers when you're doing this. Circle your wrists one direction and then the other direction. Circle the wrists. Okay, great. Very good. Now let's just gently warm up the neck a little bit by keeping a very upright spine. So you're kind of trying to isolate that movement of the neck here by keeping everything very straight. So you just gently bend to the front and then to the side and then again across the front to the other side. Just that. And we're going to just hold it for a couple of seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, just moving through the positions to gently get a little bit of movement into the neck and getting used to taking our head back. So to the front, gently take it to the side, to the front, to the side. You can place your hands here by your collarbone to make sure that you keep your shoulders pushed down while at the same time keeping an upright spine. So to the front, to the side, to the front, to the side. One more time, to the front and to the side and to the front. And from here, we're just going to nod our head back and front, taking the nose up to the ceiling and down and up and down. Feel that gentle stretch across your throat and a stretch in the neck, and up and down. One more time, up and down. Okay, great. So let's keep this awareness a little bit of that we can move our head front and back, which we need later on when we do handstands, because in a handstand you'll have to tilt your head slightly back, but not too much. And when you're not used to that, it can create a little bit of strain in the neck. So from here, with our new awareness of the head moving and the range of motion we have in the head, let's just gently roll down vertebra by vertebra through the spine until our hands touch the floor. And if you can't quite touch the floor yet, you place the hands here on your shin and you try to take a little bit of weight off. You can also bend the legs and stay here, or you can use an elevation to do these exercises. So you place your hands here and you try and push your spine straight. Try and push your spine straight and get a little bit of a stretch here for your hamstrings, or you can even place your elbows down on your elevation, a chair or a little stool like I've got here. Let's just stay here for a second, and from here try to bend, squat down and straighten. And one more time, bend and straighten. Really feel the opposition between your hips and the head. And bend and straighten. Okay, if you've used a chair or stool, just get rid of that for a second. And let us do from here. So try and place hands and feet here at equal distance on the ground, so they're equal distance apart both ways. And it doesn't matter whether you are here or here, sort of in a type of downward facing dog shape, or wherever you are and however much you have to like bend your knees to get here, just stay here and pedal the feet. So you're pressing the heels into the ground, pressing the heels into the ground, just gently pedal the feet out. And feel how your breath is also moving a little bit faster and your body gets more active as we are doing this warm-up. Okay, from here now, just step one hand to the front and diagonally, so it's the opposite leg moves with it. And then I step the other hand to the front and the other diagonally, the other leg, the opposite leg moves with it. Then I step backwards, foot, hand, hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot. Whichever way you want to coordinate this, you can. Maybe you want to move 2 maybe you want to move the hand and the foot of the same side at the same time. It's going to feel slightly different, but try just like to move the opposite hand and opposite leg just to get a little bit of this flexibility here going, and also to start to get an awareness of pushing into the ground. So every time we take a step, really try and actively push into the ground. That means that your shoulders are moving front and front, front and front, okay? Let's just do this together for 10 times. So we're going to take 10 steps front and back is 1 count, okay? So let's just do front, front, back, back for 1, and front and back, front and back for 3, front and back for 4, front and back 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, one more time, and 10. Okay, from here just slowly allow your knees to sink to the ground. Sit back on your heels. We are going to place the hands on the ground, fingers facing towards you, and just gently lean back, micro bend in the elbows here to warm up the wrists. Okay, just stay here for a couple of seconds. Now place the hands again on the ground. Really make sure you're pushing into the ground, just the way I explained before. Your shoulders are moving to the front, and that's how we're going to do again our little preparation for the plank hold. So you're in a 4-point position, and now prop the feet under. So you prop the feet under and just pull again the front of your stomach in towards the spine. Push your shoulders down into the ground and just lift the knees. Let's stay here for 20 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and lower down. Okay, great. Very good work. Relax. And let's get back into our 4-point position. So we lift opposite hand and foot here and come back, but we are going to touch the elbow and the knee and then straighten again. So just try this once for yourself. Try this. It's a little bit of a balance here on the hand, and we are going to attempt to do 10 of these each side. So 10 times pulling the knee and the elbow together and straightening them again. Right? Shall we try that? So really press, ground yourself into the floor, and opposite hand and foot, I've got my left arm and right foot here, stretch out, come together for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Push the shoulder into the ground, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, change side. Other arm, other foot for 10 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, great. And relax. Just sit back once as far as you can. Ideally your sit bones are touching the heels, and just as far as it goes for you, just sit back, stretch the arms to the front gently, and try and reach a little bit further to the front with your arms. With the fingers, try and walk them out a little bit more and a bit more so you get a shoulder stretch. Okay, great. So let's not forget our core stability exercises here for a handstand preparation. So this time, again, let's interlace the fingers behind the head, nose is pulling up towards the ceiling for 10, just 10 sit-ups today. Just that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. And now I've said we just do 10, but actually we do this twice. So let's do another set, second set, interlace the fingers, nose pulling up towards the ceiling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And come back up to sitting. Before we take the feet up onto an elevation, let's repeat the exercise we did last week where you just push your hips as high as you can. You push your hips as high as you can and you're trying to take as much weight as possible onto your hands here. Take weight onto the hands, push the shoulders into the ground. Yeah, so this is really important so that every time you do any weight bearing, your shoulders are moving up towards your ears. And you take it as far as you can. Really make sure that your shoulders are also aligned with the wrists, and let's hold it here for 20 seconds. So push your hips high up, push the shoulders into the ground. Let's stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you take it a bit further? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and come down. Okay, great. So the key here really is to push your shoulders out. This shoulder elevation makes it a lot harder to hold this as opposed to just holding it here. Yeah, so this is really the key of the exercise, and that is the kind of push we want to establish and get used to when we hold our body weight in a handstand. Let's take our feet high onto an elevation. It doesn't have to be as high as this stool. If you have something that's lower, that's perfectly fine. Or even just a rolled up yoga mat or anything that gives you a sense of being a little bit further up from the ground. And I really recommend that if you've got something that isn't very stable or you're worried about its stability, just push it up against the wall. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that here, but I recommend that you do that at home to keep the stool safe and stable. So what we're going to do here is whatever you've got and whatever you're confident putting your feet up on, let's just place ourselves here in front of it and then take one foot onto your stool and just find a position here that doesn't feel totally awkward. Yeah, so if you like, from here just test how much push you have with this foot into your stool, into the elevation that you've got, and then just see if you can just lift this foot on the ground off for a couple of seconds. Yeah, so let's just take it there, that we now push into the stool and just see if you can take that foot off for a couple of seconds. Actively keep pushing into the ground. Remember that you have the elevation in the shoulders, and just see if you can now take that foot off the ground and hold it here for 10 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and relax. So holding it like that with just one foot off the ground and the other one suspended in the air is actually a lot harder than putting both feet up. So what we did now is definitely harder than what's going to come next, where we try and take both feet up onto the stool, stay there, push the shoulders up, and let's try and stay for 10 seconds for 2 sets. Okay, so this is like our little mini handstand in week 2 on the first day. We're going to build that further throughout the week. So get into your position, prop one foot up, see if you can place the other foot next to it, and stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. Okay, great. So that was it. Very easy, very simple. You did your first little mini handstand. Let's repeat that straight away. So it probably feels a little bit awkward. You'll get used to it. So this is the first step of taking weight onto your arms, and trust yourself if you keep your elbows locked out, which is very important. Elbows locked out, pressing the hands into the floor, shoulders elevated. If you do that, you can stay up there and can keep up your body weight, but really make sure you do lock your elbows out. So that means I straighten them completely as much as I can. And place your feet, place the other foot, stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. Okay, fantastic. So let's leave it for now with that. We're going to do more of that tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to also explain a little bit more about where to look in this position. And for a gentle cool down, sit cross-legged if you can. If not, sit whichever way you like. Maybe you want to sit up on your elevation, and from here let's just pull the shoulders up and press them down. And when you press them down, you relax everything. So you pull the shoulders up and relax everything. Pull the shoulders up, relax everything. Pull the shoulders up, relax everything. Now take the back of your hand here and just gently push. So I'm going to turn it towards me. The hand is pointing towards me, and I'm just going to gently press my palm towards me here. Yeah, so my fingers, I'm just pressing into the back of my hand to gently flex the hand the opposite direction that it flexes in a handstand when we do this here. And just gently press a little bit the base of your hand here, massage it with your fingers, press it towards you and relax. And other side, same thing, just gently flex the hand towards you, massage the base of your hand here, soft flesh where your thumb is, and flex the hand towards you and hold it here. Okay, very good. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. You did your first mini handstand. Do a couple of stretches in the evening, drink lots of water, and I hope to see you tomorrow.